everybody. Diamonds by Teeda here. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. And yes, you are seeing me in real life, not just my hands. I thought it was about time that I showed my face on the channel. I hope it's okay, but I thought, yeah, it's about time that I start showing my face. And I'm here with my cute little Gracie dog, who is just the love of my life and the little princess of the house. And I'm going to try to show a little bit more of her as well. So welcome to my channel where sparkle never goes out of style. And we're going to do a little whip and chat today. Today is Sunday, August 3rd. And I'm not certain which painting we're going to do. So we'll just have a little surprise because I've got many whips going right now. And yeah, it'll just be a surprise to you which one we do. But I'm going to drop that down in just a minute and we'll do a little whip and chat and we're going to have some fun with that. So again, thanks for stopping by and I'm going to see you in a minute, okay? Hey, I am back and I'm all ready to rock and roll on my magic portal painting from Diamond Art Club. And this is Doctor Strange. If you've watched any of the Marvel Avenger movies or if you watch Doctor Strange movies, you know who he is. So I am so excited to be working on this. All right, so let's dive right in, okay? I'm gonna be working on this really pretty color. And I've got a whole bunch that I'll be working on. So we'll go ahead and start, all right? Well, I have had one busy day. Oh my gosh, where do I even start to tell you about it all? Wow. Well, I guess for the first thing that I want to tell you guys about, well, it's Sunday, August 3rd. And I got a chance to meet the neatest people today. I am so excited that I got to meet them. I met Ditzy from Ditzy's Diamond Den and her husband, Paul. And they, like I said, are just the most amazing people. I am so happy that they live literally just down the road from me. And I'm going to bring you in just a little bit closer so you can see just a little bit more. So yeah, we got to have coffee over at Starbucks and we talked for a couple hours, which seemed like it was like 10 minutes. Yeah, she and her husband are just so sweet. Thank you guys so much for meeting with me. And yeah, we had a great time. I'm going to link her channel down below. If you've never been to her channel, I highly recommend you watching it. Yeah, she does lives and whip and chats and unboxings, and they are just really, really good people. They're good humans. So we did that, and Ditzy's also the one that is putting on the retreat going on in March, right about an hour away from me. It's called the West Coast Bling Bash. It is full. However, there might be some availability on the wait list. You can contact Ditzy if there is room. And it's going to be held at the Seven Feathers Casino in Canyonville. Like I said, it's about an hour north of Medford. And it is going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. Oops, I didn't pick those up very good, did I? Oh, well, that's okay. You watch everything live. You see what's going on here with me. So yeah, we had just such a fun time. Yeah, it was so much fun. I'm trying to get my light a little better. I don't have my light very good on this. You know what? I'm going to do something different. I think we're going to do it that way. That might be better. Okay, yeah, we'll do it that way. let's see. So yeah, and I'm hoping that we can get together again and maybe even have some diamond painting fun. That would be amazing too. So yeah, so go over to her channel if you haven't been, and tell her I sent you. So that was like really the highlight of my day for certain. That was so much fun. And then, let's see. Oh, I'll tell you my saga. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe this. So I have one of those adjustable beds, you know, and I got mine from Denver Mattress Factory. And I'm going to tell you a couple stories in just a second about furniture, or about beds actually. And yeah, I have one of the adjustable beds, and I cannot find my remote. And usually, you know, Gracie is either laying on it in the bed, or sometimes it gets like under the quilt, or, you know, something like that. I mean, it's all, I always leave it, you know, right on the bed. And anyway, I couldn't find it. And I have torn my bedroom apart. I mean, I searched under the bed, behind the headboard, you know, underneath the bed. I mean, I pulled everything out from under the bed. And it's a white remote, so it's not like I'm really going to lose it. Like a black remote is harder to see, but this is white. I mean, I should be able to see it. And I did. I looked high and I looked low, and I could not find it. What is my dog doing? Is she going to start digging? Hang on just one second. I don't know why she was going to start to dig. She has never dug in the yard before. Well, anyway, she's coming inside now. So to make my long story short, you know, I really need to have the adjustable bed so I can put my legs up, and it helps with some of the medical stuff that I have going on. And anyway, I couldn't find my paperwork, so I couldn't remember the exact model, because I was just going to go on eBay or Macari, and I was going to try to find a remote. So I called Denver Mattress Factory, and, you know, I told them kind of my plight, what was going on. And they said, well, you won't really kind of believe this, but you've got like the best timing ever. Someone had ordered one, and then they found the remote, so they didn't need it anymore. And so we have an extra remote. Yeah, and you know, you can have it since the other lady doesn't need it anymore. I said, oh, that is like fabulous. That is so fabulous. I'll be down in about an hour. And so I was finishing up some of my stuff here at the house, and then I went down. Now, I'll get to that part in just a minute, but I want to tell you some backstory about Denver Mattress Factory. You know, and maybe this is a plug for them. I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to tell you about the excellent customer service I had from them. They, when I was taking care of my mom, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that she had laryngeal cancer, and she had to have a tracheotomy. And my brother and I took care of her. Otherwise, she would have had to have gone up to Portland to a facility to have it taken care of. And I was not going to send her to Portland. So now that's a whole nother story in itself that would probably take me 15 minutes to go through. So that will be a story for another day. But just know that she was, you know, pretty sick. And the doctor said when she comes home, she has to have an adjustable bed. because she has to be sitting at least 30 to 40 degrees upright. And I said, okay, I mean, that is not a problem. We will get her one. So I went to Denver Mattress Factory and we got a new mattress for her, and I got the adjustable base, and, you know, all was great until we were trying to set up the delivery of it. And none of us had a truck to be able to go pick it up. So the gentleman that was helping us said, you know, I have got no deliveries, you know, until after she comes home. I mean, I've got just absolutely none. And I go, oh man, you know, she has to have it because she can't lay flat, and pillows, you know, aren't enough. The doctor said she has to have the adjustable base. And he goes, Teresa, there is no problem. I will personally bring it over. I will bring it over. When I get off work, I'll just get it loaded up in my truck and I will bring it over, set it up so that she has it. And that's what he did. On his own time, he brought it over to us, set it up, and when Mom came home, her new bed and the adjustable base was all there. So it was such, I mean, amazing, you know, customer service. I couldn't believe it. I hope we got a loose drill there. So I had to give them a little bit of a shout out. I mean, at least, I mean, I can tell you the one that is located here in Central Point, they are fabulous. I don't know about other stores, but they sure have been wonderful to us. And if you've been with me for this past 11 minutes or so, stick around to the end of the video, because I did a little video when I was in Denver Mattress, and I walked around the store a little bit looking at furniture, so you can kind of see what the furniture looks like in kind of an average furniture store. I mean, this isn't like a low-end store, but it's not a high-end. It's just kind of like an average type store. And then I also went back and did a quick little video of the purple mattress, because I love my purple mattress. Man, gosh, I am really going on squirrel thoughts today. Let me tell you, massive squirrel thoughts. I bought my purple mattress because, well, you know, when you get to a certain age, you kind of get hot flashes, right? And you get pretty uncomfortable sleeping at night, if any of you have been through that. And I've always been a hot sleeper anyway. And maybe I've told this story before, I think I have. So if you guys have already heard it, you can just fast forward through. But I have so many new viewers that you may not have heard this one. Anyway, I was buying mattresses from Costco because of their warranty. I knew that if they didn't work, you know, I could return them. And I bought all kinds of different memory foam mattresses. The ones that were supposed to cool you, they had cooling gel, they had cooling, I don't know, cooling everything to make it cool. Bought cooling sheets. I did like everything, and I would be so hot. I was like miserable. Let me tell you, miserable. And so when I went into Denver Mattress Factory, I mean, I was desperate, and I said, what is the coolest mattress you have, the most temperature neutral? I need a temperature neutral mattress. And he goes, oh, you want the purple mattress then? Oh, and I'd kind of heard of the purple mattress. It's kind of unusual because it has this grid. It's like a polymer type, not a polymer. I don't even know what the material is, but it looks like a grid. You'll see it if you stay to the end. and watch that video piece, you'll see kind of what the mattress looks like. And I said, okay, awesome. Let's get it. And they had a warranty on it. I think of like a year, but definitely the first like 90 days, it could be exchanged at no charge. And after that, they prorate it. So I said, sold. I will do it. Even though it was a little more expensive, I said, I am going to do that. So they brought it and got it all set up. And let me tell you, if you are a hot sleeper, this thing it's just like a miracle. It is so comfortable. I never get hot in it, ever. I mean, even now with it being summertime, I'm not hot. So, highly recommend it. Yeah, highly recommend it. So yeah, hang out till the end of the video and you can see that. So that was my Denver mattress factory story. And I hope you liked seeing, walking around the store too. I had to do a voiceover because they had music going on, and I do not want to get a strike, a copyright strike. So I did a little voiceover. It's not very long. It's like 5 minutes. And I was going to stop off at Goodwill because Goodwill is just down the road from them a little bit. But they were so busy. The parking lot was jammed. There was no parking spots. So I thought, no, I don't think I'm going to do that today. And I think because, it's the first of the month, so people are getting paid. Also, it's back to school, so people are buying, school clothes and, stuff like that. Our schools start toward the end of August, before the holiday. We used to start the Tuesday after Labor Day, but they've changed it. So we start a little earlier and get out a little earlier. I'm trying to think. Well, anyway, so I didn't get a chance to go in. And I think I told you that they're building a new Goodwill store right by us, right behind Michael's. It's very close. So that will be good. Let's see, what else is going on? Oh, I barbecued those chicken kebabs last night. I think I told you I was going to. Well, I did barbecue them. And they turned out just so good. All I did, it was just the pieces of chicken, And then I had some onion and bell pepper on it. Oops, I got too many. Oops, that didn't work, did it? Let me fix those. There we go. Yeah, and just bell pepper and onion. And then I just used, I like Lowry's seasoned salt on it, and a little bit of onion and garlic powder and pepper. So I just had a little bit of seasoning. And then grilled them. I've got a gas grill. Nothing fancy. It's just like It's just like a plain Jane one, but it's plenty big enough. And so I did that, and then I had a peach for dessert. I bought some of the fruit at Walmart, and sometimes Walmart's produce is really good. Sometimes it's quite shocking. And this peach was amazing, because I am trying so hard to be good with eating. You know, for my health. I think I'm finally, you know, I'm trying to eat more of the Mediterranean diet, kind of. You know, I haven't gotten all the way into it yet, but for right now, it's just eliminating all processed food. So basically, you know, the protein, fruits, veggies, and like whole grains. So, and I really don't do a whole lot of whole grains, but I do some. And so I'm doing some chicken, and I bought some cod at Costco. So I've got some fish and some turkey. And we're doing this really pretty, let me get my light. You can't even see that very well. There you can, now you can see it. That's more better, huh? So, okay, before I talk anymore, I'm gonna give you my little hint on ABs. And I've told you this before, but again, I've got a lot of new viewers, so maybe this will be new to you. But when you do ABs, if you use wax, if you put fresh wax in, be sure to kind of dirty it up. And what I mean by dirtying it up, just run your pen tip like on the back of your hand, or, you know, maybe on your shirt or your pants, so it's not quite so fresh. You're going to kind of dirty it up a little bit. And then, because with ABs, they tend to pull out the wax, and sometimes they're just naughty. They're just difficult to work with. But I found what works for me is that you barely touch the drill. You barely touch it, okay? Yeah, I barely touched it. And then you're gonna barely touch it to the canvas. Don't push down too hard at all. Just really gentle. So just gently touch the pen tip to this, and gently, you know, push down on it. Don't go hard. And it seems like when it sticks, you know, when the wax gets pulled out, your instinct is to push down really hard, right? Gonna push that down really, really hard. And, but I know this sounds counterintuitive doing this so softly, but it does work. If I push down really hard, either it doesn't pick up, and if I push hard on the drill field, then I tend to have the wax pull out of my pen. It's just something I stumbled upon, and I thought I would just share that with you. And I do love the sound of it popping in. So yeah, just be very, very, very gentle. Oops, that one I didn't even pick up. So I'm not, I mean, as you can see, I'm not really having any difficulty. Now the wax that's in my pen right now is a little bit old. I put it in a while ago. So I probably need to get some fresh wax at some point. And the same rule is going to apply if you use glue dots. I don't know about putty, to be honest with you. Me and putty we just don't get along very well. I have a real hard time with putty. And I'm sure it's just me. I'm sure it's just either user error or it's something I'm doing. But I tend just to use purple wax or glue dots. Just use whatever works for you. Oops, that one didn't pick up. Let's see, what else is going on? I was good again this week. I did not, well, I'm going to say this weekend. I did not buy anything from Diamond Art Club or Dreamer Design, even though I wanted to. I am trying really hard to be on this low buy because I have so many fabulous canvases. Okay, I'm still on frame, so you can still see it. And I think what we might do, one of my next videos, I'm going to take you window shopping with me. Do you remember window shopping back in the day? Window shopping was that you would, you know, walk around the mall or the stores and you'd look at all the pretty things that you wanted to buy, and you had a lot of fun just looking, but you didn't buy. So it was just window shopping. I do the same thing on websites, although I put them in my shopping cart and I kind of save them there. Go back and look at them, you know, whatever. And anyway, I've got probably a bunch of stuff in Diamond Art Club. I can show you what's on my wish list. And we'll just go window shopping because that is always fun to do. And we'll just peruse around their website a little bit. That is always fun to do. And I'm trying to think, oh my goodness, we're at 26 minutes already. Wow, that's just like flying by, isn't it? I was going to try to run about a half hour, only because I've got a lot of editing I need to do, and plus I've got a lot of other stuff that didn't get done today because I was so busy with like everything else. So I'm not going to go super long on this. But the video is going to go up tonight. So you guys will see it. Hi, Gracie. I fed her dinner, but I didn't have any chicken, so she's a little mad at me. So when I get done here, I got to cook her a chicken breast. And then I got to give her chicken because she is... Her tail could, you know what? If you wag it any faster, you're just going to go fly away. Yep. Let's see. These are, oh, I didn't show you these. These are fairy dust drills. Let's see if I can get the light on them better. Hang on a second. Let's see if I can move this over just a little bit. It's about as good as I can get it. The white on white's kind of hard to see, but isn't it pretty? Oh my God, I broke my nail. Oh, don't look at that horrible nail. Oh goodness. I'm gonna have to fix that. I love fairy dust diamonds. I really enjoy them. They are so pretty. It's just that hint of glitter. It's just a little bit softer than the ABs. And I really like them. This is such a fun painting to do. I mean, I know I've only done just a little bit. You know, I've almost got, well, I probably truly have 2 squares done. The one below this square, I still need to work on. But this frame, it was easier for me to do this square in the video. So that's why I'm doing it. But I do love my Diamond Art Club for certain. Yep, I do love it. And I love it when they pop in. If you haven't tried squares, give them a try. I would highly recommend going with a premium company. You know, Diamond Art Club, just their drills are just so amazing. And their drills are even better now. This is an older kit that I'm working on. Okay, there is that. Oops, I missed 3 drills. Oopsie. Well, be sure to stay around for just this. I think it's like a 5 or a 6 minute video. It's a very, very short video. Just me walking around the furniture store so that you can see just what an average furniture store has here in the US if you're international, or if you don't have a Furniture Row or a Denver Mattress Factory where you're at, you can kind of see what it's like. I always love going in furniture stores and looking around. I did find, so watch for it and you'll know when you see it. I found a huge 1.5 chairs with a huge ottoman that would be perfect for Gracie and I. It's enough that she can totally stretch out and go to sleep in it and not be squished, because she gets squished in a regular recliner. We don't have enough for her to, you know, spread out, and she likes to spread out for certain. So hang out for that. And thank you so much, you know, for hanging out with me today, spending some time. It means such a great deal to me when you're here and you know, watching my videos. I so appreciate it. Turn that off. I don't think I need that on anymore. Oops. It's too glary. There we go. I don't think there's any more squirrel thoughts in my brain. I think the little squirrel on the wheel is just tired. Yep, is just tired. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or evening, you know, whatever time zone you happen to be in. I'm sorry I couldn't get a live up. I may have to start working on actually scheduling one, but I tell you, between working full time and, you know, everything else that's going on, you know, going to the gym and walking, sometimes, you know, I would hate, I guess, putting it this way, I'd hate to have live scheduled and then I have to cancel it. That would make me really sad if I had to do that. So I got to figure it out. I don't know. Got to figure it out. Anyway, guys. Well, stay tuned for the little shopping trip that I did at Denver Mattress Factory and Furniture Row. I hope you enjoy it. I sure had fun wandering around that store. So take care and remember you're perfect exactly as you are, and do one thing today that your future self is going to thank you for. And thanks so much for stopping by. I always enjoy it when you're here hanging out with me and we're doing all things diamond painting and crafts. Take care, everybody. Okay, now here we are in the front of the store, and this is Furniture Row, or I think they call it Sofa Mart in this section of the store. And I'm just going to kind of walk around and show you some, you know, different furniture. There's some sofas and chairs and things like that. And I thought I would just take you window shopping with me. Here's a big chair and a half that, let me tell you, Gracie would love to be sitting in. And here's another one. She would have so much room sitting next to me in here. It's pretty cool. I had a chair and a half once, and it was the most comfortable chair ever. I would fall asleep in it all the time. So I know Gracie would absolutely love it. But here we are. We're just going to kind of, like I said, walk around the store a little bit, and just so you can see some stuff and just kind of see what this furniture store has. And maybe compare it to some of your furniture stores. Now this is kind of, I would say, maybe like average price. It's not real expensive, and it definitely isn't, you know, cheap either. And they have kind of a little bit of everything. I saw a lot of blue. It seemed like blue is really popular, and a lot of lighter color wood. And check out this one, guys. Look at this chenille. I've never seen a sofa like this. It was very comfortable. Let me tell you, it was super comfortable, you know, and it has those cup holders and everything. You could really lounge around in it. And then here we are in the dining room area, and they had a lot of pretty dining room sets in here. I'd like that one. I thought that was really pretty. The dark wood with the kind of lighter chairs, and they have a higher version of it. Lots of gray. Seems like there still was a lot of gray colored wood. But guys, check out this table. It has 2 huge leaves in it. It is, you could do a huge diamond painting on that. Look at that baby. Wow, it would be so much fun to paint on that table. Almost considered it for my dining room, but my dining room is so tiny, it would not fit. I couldn't do that. That little round table would be better in my dining room. But yeah, this sure was a lot of fun to walk around in. And then I'm kind of in the bedroom areas. Again, a lot of lighter colored woods. And, you know, I tell you, I'm not big into like the decorating and what's in and what's not. I mean, you guys probably know it much better than I do. Oh gosh, the sofa that I have, I don't know, came from Fred Meyer on a big massive sale. It's nothing special at all. But here we go. I've got more bedroom sets in here. Again, lots of lighter colored wood, although this one was one of the few darker wood sets, and I thought it was really, really pretty. It's kind of that shaker style. And I liked it. And, you know, they carry, like, look, all those pillows and, you know, things like that. All the accessories that you could buy. And I'm kind of back more toward the front of the store. I think this is called, I don't know, bedroom something, bedroom showcase, bedroom something. Because the store is set in different sections. And then back here in this corner, this set I thought was so pretty. The dresser was really high, and the wood itself, the finish was so smooth. It was like buttery smooth. It was so soft. I touched it here because I couldn't believe just how soft it was. And it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then it has this huge armoire. Man, you'd have to have a huge bedroom to accommodate that. And next I want to talk about, here is the purple mattress that I wanted to tell you about. And this is the one that I have, and this is the grid that it is, and that's what keeps you cool because the air goes through it. But thanks so much for, hanging out with me. I hope you kind of liked this shopping trip. I loved wandering around the store. You guys take care and have a great day. Happy diamond painting. And I'm going to talk to you on the next one. Bye, everybody.